Okay, so Apple just announced the release of the AirPods 3. So I'm here to bring you my reaction to that event and to that announcement. So let's jump into it.
When it comes to listening to music on the go, AirPods deliver a
My
magical
man,
wireless experience.
my man Tim
And
Apple.
they've become the most popular headphones in the world. We've got some exciting news about AirPods. And here's Susmita to tell you more.
Now, he's not kidding. Most popular headphones in the world, he is not kidding. And that's not just because of quality, it's because of sheer numbers that they've sold. It is crazy how an entire industry of true wireless earbuds has popped up just based on this one invention. It's pretty wild, right?
Our users love listening to music with AirPods. And with spatial audio featuring Dolby Atmos in Apple Music, AirPods have never sounded better.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I do like my spatial audio. It is excellent, both on the AirPods Pro and on the AirPods Max, especially if you're going to be using it to watch movies and things of that nature. With music, it can actually be pretty good when you listen to like live bands or live recordings with the Dolby Atmos on Apple Music. It's actually really, really good as well. Not perfect for every situation or every type of music, but overall, it's been a really good experience for me personally.
By moving music beyond the simple left and right of traditional stereo sound and into three-dimensional immersive listening, spatial audio embeds you deeper into the mix than ever before.
And if you've never experienced it, the best way that I could describe it to you would be if you're in a theater with a full surround sound system, or maybe if you go to one of those like demo places where they demo like home theater, Dolby Atmos type surround stuff. That's where you can sort of experience it. It's not just having the music around you, but where sounds are coming in from above and behind, or diagonally on this side, or from what feels like below, or above you up in front. So it kind of places sound all around you in a 360 sphere, which is pretty awesome if you ask me.
It's a whole new way to experience your favorite music. We want to bring the full spatial audio experience to even more of our customers. So today, we are excited to announce the third generation of our most popular AirPods. Let's take a look.
Now, just my initial impression of seeing them. Now, one, they are just standard AirPods. So obviously they're not an AirPods Pro successor. So there's no silicone ear tips there. We're not going to get a seal inside the ear. So that's just the first things first. But it almost looks like a regular AirPods going into the case for the AirPods Pro. So obviously we're getting a different case design, which is pretty interesting.
These are the new AirPods with spatial audio, featuring an all-new design inside and out with a force sensor for more control of your music and phone calls.
Now, the force sensor here is similar to what they did on the AirPods Pro, which is almost like a squeeze control, which I do like it. It's tactile. It actually feels well. Hopefully, they add further controls, because one of the things that really irritated me was the fact that we still didn't get volume control with them. So hopefully this is something that they fixed. I doubt it, but hopefully this is something that they fixed.
To deliver the best sound quality, we designed a brand new low distortion driver created just for the new AirPods to provide powerful bass and crisp, clean, high frequencies.
So just to be clear, it's really difficult to get like excellent bass response from a semi-open design earbud like an AirPod like this, where there's no silicone tip to seal inside your ear. So I'm looking forward to trying these out to see how they can actually make this happen or even make this claim. The best open design earbud that I've heard so far has been the Galaxy Buds Live. They did a very good job of doing that. The original previous AirPods didn't do that for me at all. So I'm excited to see kind of how these stack up. All right, so I actually had to cut out this section of their keynote because they were playing the Lizzo song while explaining the adaptive EQ. So here's just my quick reaction to what they were talking about. Now, one thing I will say about the AirPods Pro and the way that the adaptive EQ sounds is it's actually really good. The whole sound signature of the AirPods Pro was more on that kind of warm, neutral type of sound, more mid forward. Nothing crazy on the bass side, not a ton of treble extension to it, but overall it was actually quite pleasing. I did like it. And one of the things that I will say about the AirPods Pro is that they also offered you a very immersive and sort of wide soundstage for a set of true wireless earbuds. It's actually pretty surprising. And they've only gotten better with, the firmware updates. So I guess we'll have to wait and see kind of to see how these sound, or sort of how they implemented this with an open ear design.
The magical experience of AirPods makes it effortless to enjoy your music throughout the day. It begins the moment you open the case, with the one-touch setup that automatically pairs to all of your Apple devices, making AirPods always ready when you are.
So the magical, quote unquote, magical pairing stuff, a lot of that is now available on the Android side as well from other manufacturers. You will get a pop-up prompt, Google Fast Pair, things of that nature. Samsung is also doing something similar, and if you're on your Samsung account, you can move across devices if you have a Samsung phone, a Samsung tablet, or a Samsung laptop. So that's just something to keep in mind. But Apple, they were one of the first ones to do this. It's still very seamless for the most part, but sometimes when you have your AirPods Pro, sometimes they'll be or AirPods Max, sometimes they'll get confused between which device you're looking at, and they'll keep switching back and forth. So just something to keep in mind. But the pairing process is surprisingly easy.
And to extend your experience, we increase the battery life for up to 6 hours of listening time. Or, if you're in a hurry, 5 minutes of charge time gets you around an hour of use. And of course, the convenience of the charging case, giving you an additional 4 full charges for up to 30 hours of total listening time.
Okay, so when it comes to battery life, Apple's actually been pretty good about giving us realistic numbers when it comes to their playback time. When in the case of the AirPods Pro, it actually exceeded what they were saying, because they were telling us when those first came out, they were giving us like 4.5 hours to like 5 hours. I was easily getting 5.5 to 6 hours with my AirPods Pro. Same thing with the AirPods Max. The battery life exceeded what they were claiming, so I fully expect them to be able to hit these numbers quite easily.
To make charging your AirPods even more convenient, we added MagSafe and wireless charging to the case.
Nice. I'm glad that they decided to go with this route as well. The AirPods Pro already had wireless charging, but it's nice to see that they're going to also offer MagSafe, so I'm totally cool with that.
These are the new AirPods, featuring spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, an all-new design, our custom design driver with adaptive EQ, and the magical experience that our customers love. We took the best-selling headphones in the world and made them even better. All of this for $179.
So $179 for the new third generation AirPods. Now, obviously, one thing that I do want to make sure that we make clear is that that's still kind of on the steep side. The Apple tax definitely applies here. Now, they are putting a lot of tech into these. This is their latest version of it. But one thing, I'm going to give you just my opinion, my interpretation. The AirPods Pro can be had for very close to this price. Even brand new, I've seen them drop to $180 during the holidays last year when sales happen to pop up. Or if you decide you want to get them like renewed or refurbished, you can get them for less than this. So this is something to keep in mind. These are going to have a really hard time, for me, in my personal opinion, just based on what I'm seeing here, beating the AirPods Pro. So we're going to have to wait and see. I do have the AirPods third generation coming in. I will be comparing them to both the second gen and to the AirPods Pro to see kind of where they stack up. But yeah, at $179, this is going to be kind of a tough sell. And this is just talking about keeping them in the Apple camp, right? If we get out of that vacuum and start talking about other options that are available to you on the market from, say, Sennheiser or Soundcore or Bose. There's a lot of different options out there for you that come in around this same price that will most likely easily destroy these when it comes to sound quality, to noise isolation, to battery life. So that's something else to keep in mind, but we'll have that conversation at a different time. But overall, I'm actually, I'm cautiously optimistic for the AirPods third generation. They seem to have some pretty cool tech. Hopefully they've improved the audio quality, because I did not like the audio quality of the AirPods second gen. But we'll see kind of where they stack up. Can they meet or exceed the AirPods Pro? I doubt it. but I'm kind of looking forward to testing that out and finding out. But let me know, are you going to be picking up a set of the AirPods 3rd generation? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're interested in seeing another option for a set of headphones that comes in at almost this price, but is absolutely sweeping the market, check out this video that I'm going to leave for you right up here. With that said, I'm out. Peace.